an Air Glue Media podcast.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Three Quarters to Play. I am your host, Mike. I hope everybody is doing okay. And I gotta be honest, we did the Cantina Cast show last night, and there is something in my chair that is stabbing me in the back. I don't know what the hell it is, but anyway, that's not your concern. It's my concern, my first world problems here. But I know the world's in chaos, and hopefully, this little podcast gives you a little bit of distraction over this useless issue, which is my concerns with NBA Jam going prior to the launch of this cabinet. Now, I'll preface it saying that this is really, I don't think there's going to be much issues, but because of Pac-Man, the 40th anniversary, we had some issues, and I thought, well, maybe with everything that's going on in the world with COVID, and maybe the quality control wasn't as good as it was. Maybe we'll have this problem with NBA Jam. So I'm gonna break it down and kind of go from there. Maybe you guys think I'm crazy. Maybe you don't think I'm crazy. But in any case, first thing I want to mention is my buddy Retro Ralph. As you can see, there's the hat. He did a video today, released it earlier today, which is on the 29th of May, where he's got a new light up marquee for the Pac-Man 40th anniversary. It brings the marquee up. It's from Game Factory. I believe that's who it's from, and I have one of their actually on that Pac-Man over there, which you can't see right now because of the way I got my setup here. Let me change that anyway. So, in any case, I just wanted to bring that attention, and he also demonstrated the volume modification that he came up with, or the temporary solution, if you will, for the volume issue. And I said, you know what, it wasn't a big deal to me, as I said last episode. I just keep it at 1 anyway, and it's all right. I went ahead to get the recommended what is it, the thing you plug into the back there. I don't know, but go check his video out. I bought it, and I also bought something else because I'm going to try my own hack. Being the audio guy, I'm going to try something myself. I don't know if it's going to be successful, but we'll give it a shot anyway, and I'll let you know next time I'm on the show here. So anyway, let's get into this. So what I did, something happened over the weekend, or actually early this week. I think, was it yesterday? Or it might have been yesterday. I canceled my GameStop NBA Jam cabinet. And the reason I did that is because Walmart, and I blew this up because I got to talk about something later with Walmart, for those that are watching me on YouTube. So Walmart is offering it. It costs $3.99. No light up what do you call it there? The deck protector, and there's no stool. Well, and the reason why I did this decision is because, well, I had an issue. I didn't have issues with GameStop. They just make me nervous. And I'd rather just, since I got the Star Wars stool, I wasn't impressed with the quality. I thought it was okay. It's not bad. Now, I've used it multiple times to sit down and play the 40th anniversary Pac-Man, but I saw it as more of a decorative thing and sit on it occasionally, but not every day use, wear and tear type of stuff. So I was like, you know what? I don't want that. So I was waiting for Walmart to notify me when it would be pre-ordered and when you could do it. And as soon as it happened, I was like, all right, went over to GameStop. I canceled it. And then I went and I ordered my NBA Jam on Walmart. Then I went and canceled my order with GameStop. So make sure I had it. Worst case scenario, I'd have 2 cabinets, and God only knows what the hell I would do. Maybe Retro Ralph and I could have did something, and he would have modded something for me. I don't know. But anyway, I got one, and it's coming, and it's from Walmart. And I'm glad I like this price point better, and I don't need that stool. Do I want the light up deck protector? It might be nice. It's kind of, maybe it's a gimmick. I don't know. I'm curious about it, as a lot of you, because we don't have many pitches or know much about it. But I would imagine Arcade1up might sell that later on down the line for us. So we'll see. So yeah, I switched. I did the switch. I don't know. Did you guys do the switch? I know a lot of us were always, and when I initially, when they were pre-ordered on GameStop, I did the first wave GameStop, and then a few hours later it was on Best Buy. I wish I had done it on Best Buy, but I said, you know what? I already ordered it on GameStop. I wasn't comfortable with it, as I mentioned on the episode there, weeks back, or whenever I did that episode. I can't remember what one it was. But in any case, I was lucky enough where we got to the whole, Walmart, because I've had a lot of success with Walmart. I picked them up, had no issues. I've had them delivered. Pac-Man was delivered to me. Star Wars was delivered to me. Not an issue. And it's a pretty good price point for what you get, and it's basically what you'd want: the riser, the light up marquee, and that's all you really want, right? The stool is like, all right, I'll get it after if I see it or whatever. So who knows? But anyway, the reason for this episode, as I've mentioned, is because Pac-Man had some issues. They were minor, not crazy. Am I being over concerned now going into this? Do you guys agree with me? You think I'm being like you're being a little too hypersensitive here? You got to calm the hell down. Um, I think the main issue with Pac-Man was the volume issue. It shouldn't be a problem. It shouldn't be a thing. A smoothing issue as well. Now, is that going to be a problem in NBA Jam? The smoothing issue? If it is a smoothing issue, I doubt it. I doubt that's going to be a concern. But the volume issue, I'm a little concerned. I did see, as I mentioned on the 40th anniversary Pac-Man machine, that someone on the fan page had an upside down marquee, which I did on my original Pac-Man. So could we see these same issues? I kind of think we will. But maybe I'm just I don't know. Maybe I'm oversensitive here. I'm kind of losing my train of thought here. But what could be some of the troubles? This is what when I was trying to come up with an episode yesterday after I made the switch over to Walmart, I was like, well, what could be the issues that we get? And looking at the features, I'm on the Arcade official page here. Looking at the features, I don't see many. Maybe the Wi-Fi could be a bit of an issue here. Now, where I am, I'm going to have it set up. I know initially they said, I think at CES, they said, oh, it'll be Ethernet capable too. But when I think Console Kits, Justin was looking at the specs or even Cool Toy or whatever, whoever was looking at the breakdown with the manual and the FCC, testing things or whatever. I think it was Cool Toy that did that. But I think Justin was talking about it too on the 1UP Weekly with Retro Ralph, where they were saying, well, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. There's not going to be an Ethernet thing. Is that a problem? Well, I don't know. Is it going to be a problem? I think it'll be a problem for some if it's Wi-Fi, or are they that confident with their Wi-Fi? I don't. Down here where I am, I'm in the basement. As you can see, I got all my in my podcast studio here. I got all the arcade things up against the wall here. I'm gonna put my NBA Jam over by the TV over here. My router's right here. I'm not gonna have a bit of an issue. The only problem I have is I have a daughter and a wife, and they all kind of get on their devices, and I have all my crap running. It would have been nice to plug in directly. So I don't know. We'll see. I think if there was going to be a weak link in this right now, this would be the big concern. But what if you're in an apartment, you get this, and you're in an apartment, and you're in confined space, and your signal gets weak or something. I don't know. I don't think it'll be that big of an issue. I hope it's not anyway. But this is the one concern I have, as well as the online play. We'll get into that as well. You can play online against your friends across the country and all that. And they said at CES, well, it wasn't that bad. All right, well, times have changed. A lot of people are online right now because of COVID. And then people, who knows what their services. I know they said it was pretty good. It wasn't a problem for them testing across the country in various spots. I'm sure they did their homework and it's going to work and it's going to be fine. I'm just speculating and I'm just a little concerned. Do you guys think that Wi-Fi could be an issue or not? I will find out soon enough, I guess. What else do I got on my list here for what else could be? Again, the light up marquee could be an issue. We've had issues with marquees. A few light up marquees. I know P-Dubs had his light up marquee when I mentioned in Pac-Man, it came a little loose in a screw and he had to fix that. We've seen upside down marquees before. There was a guy that was on in the forums, not the forums, but the Facebook page. He had an upside down Pac-Man one. And of course, Detroit Love had Gallagher. His was upside down too. So we've had these problems in the past, which is my big issue now. At this point, we shouldn't have these minor problems, and this is the point of this whole podcast here. So the marquee could be another issue. And that's pretty much all I have. Yeah, then there's the other well, of course, the online gameplay. But then I noticed something here when I was ordering mine. And now I think I'm grasping at straws here, and maybe I'm a bit crazy. And this is the reason why I blew it up here. When you're going here, let me see. Let me highlight this here for you guys. Right here if you're watching on YouTube, let me just blow that up a little bit more so we can kind of get a better view if you're watching. So it says right here. Now I'm thinking going in, and I think we're all thinking that all these games, the NBA Tournament Edition and NBA Jam and so forth, are all going to be online, and we're going to be able to play online. But the way I see it worded here, and maybe I'm losing my marbles, and you guys can point this out and say, Mike, you're absolutely flipping crazy. What are you talking about? Why would Arcade1up do that? But for the first time, Arcade1up debuts Wi-Fi enabled arcade machine to support NBA Jam live. It says NBA Jam. It doesn't say Tournament Edition, and you'll be able to play NBA Jam again, online multiplayer with your friends, arcade format. What are you waiting for? Play offline or drop in and with a friend and all that, which I'm looking forward to. That's gonna be awesome. Uh, so I got to thinking, I'm like, really? Would Arcade1up do this? Like when we go back here, it says Wi-Fi connected only, online play. It doesn't mention which games, but I think Arcade1up is it mentions NBA Jam. It doesn't really necessarily mention Tournament Edition or Hang Time at all. So I'm like, okay, can we not do that? I haven't played Hang Time, I think maybe twice in my life, so I can't say for certain. I don't know, but Tournament Edition, I imagine, would have to be right on online. You'd be able to play that online. I imagine all this is on, but then when you come over to here, even on GameStop, again, it kind of looks like NBA Jam, like it says here, play 2-on-2 basketball with NBA legends and pull off some of the top moves there, slam dunks and classic arcade game. MGA's. Well, then it says the first entry in the NBA Jam series. It's not. I don't know. It looks like it's just geared before NBA Jam. I could be completely nuts. Maybe my friend Retro Ralph and Console Kids will get a hold of me and say, "Are you all right? Are you losing your flipping mind?" And even you guys, I played NBA Jam in the arcade and it was fun. But I didn't play it all that much. It was later when I was old. I was a little bit older at that point. I wasn't really going to the arcade as much. So and even Tournament Edition and all that, I wasn't really. So who knows? I don't know. It'll be interesting to say the least. So I don't know. Do you guys think I'm a little crazy with this? What do you think? Do you think we're gonna have quality control issues? So in any case, that's pretty much it for this week. It's kind of a short episode for this one. I just wanted to get my concerns out there before the launch of this cabinet that comes out, which I'm excited for. You should be excited for. And I just want to say, I don't think Arcade1up is going to screw this one up, and I don't think there's going to be major issues. And even the Pac-Man one isn't too bad. And like I said, they're figuring out how they could do the volume control thing. Is it going to be an upgrade that they can do with the plug it in? And don't forget, Arcade1up has the USB thing where we can put it on the drive and update the software or whatever we got to do. I'll be curious to see how that goes. So I think I'm just bringing these concerns up just to throw them out there so you guys know they're out there. I know they're out there, and we just say it. So when we get to the point of getting these cabinets, we can review it and be like, all right, you were completely wrong, Michael. You're a moron, and so forth. So in any case, that's gonna pretty much do it for today. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Stay safe and sane if you can. That's pretty much all I have. What are you guys looking forward to most in this? Is it Tournament Edition, NBA Jam, or Hang Time? What say you guys? I mean, I don't know. I look forward. I don't know. I'm kind of stalling here. I'm trying to stretch the show out a little bit, in case you didn't know. I'm curious how we're going to do some tournament things amongst us community members here. I'm willing to play with anybody at any time and challenge anyone because I'm going to get slaughtered anyway. So there's a on the at Games Legend. There's a basketball game. I've streamed it on our EGM Facebook page, where I forget the name of it, to be honest. It's such an obscure title, but it's kind of in the same preference as this. And I played some close games, and I did against the CPU, and it was a lot of fun to play, and this kind of makes me want to play this even more. And I've had a few games where I pulled it off at the very end, and then I got my butt handed to me at the very last second, and it's been a struggle back and forth. I haven't played it in a little while. I got to get back into it, maybe before I get this cabinet and stuff. So, yeah. So I'm looking forward to this again, and I hope some of you will play against me, and we'll see how that goes. I look forward to doing the review. And also I should mention the date. Supposedly, this is a big controversy. I should mention the date, and I can't believe I forgot all about it. Now they're saying, where is it? Let's see. On here, I don't see it. Where the hell is it? Of course, I got it blown up, so I can't see. But in any case, this is saying for June 25th, and I think Best Buy is saying as well. Let's just take a real quick. Let's see, from GameStop, from Walmart. Let's go right here. Arcade1up, Best Buy, and 620 here. It's saying 620. So it's all relatively soon. I mean, and the thing when I bought mine from Walmart, it's saying 625. I'll get it by then. It might come earlier. Who the hell knows? I think Arcade1up said 611. The release date was. Let's see if I can find it here on Arcade1up. I could be completely wrong. I don't have the tweet, so you'll have to bear with me. But no, I don't see it here. But I think they said 611 or something like that. But in any case, I was like, all right, well, GameStop saying 611 right here. They're saying 611. So GameStop is saying 611 for all the bells and whistles. You're going to get that. And I'm saying to myself, I'm like, you know what? I can wait a few weeks to get this and not have the fancy. Now, granted, I'll see the light up marquee, not the light up marquee, but the deck protector, and I'll get all jealous and I'll want it, right? That's probably what's going to happen. But I don't need the stool and everything. I thought Walmart was a better deal for me, especially for this one. Now, it had been some kind of a Star Wars cabinet. I probably would have got more of the bells and whistles, like the sit down has the light in the back. But I'd rather stand up playing that game than sit down. But who knows? But anyway, for this one, I thought it was a good deal for me to have the light up marquee, good controls, the riser here that matches. So that works for me. I'm happy with that. I can wait a few weeks, and then of course you'll see all the content creators doing their reviews. I imagine they're going to get Arcade1up has sent them probably some cabinets to review soon. So I don't know. I imagine when June something hits, like a week or two before it releases, you might see a few of the community members on YouTube doing their reviews and stuff. So that'll be pretty cool. I look forward to that. Looking forward to everyone's opinions and seeing if I'm completely crazy thinking that there's going to be quality control issues with this. I don't think so. So don't take this like a real serious podcast the podcast serious, but my gripes about this. I'm just concerned going into it, as most of us should be, I think, because we've had these issues that keep kind of plaguing us as we go along. But anyway, that's going to do it for today, everybody. I promise you, I'm out of here now. I've gone more than 15 minutes, so I can get the hell out of here, and you guys can go enjoy your weekend. I'm going to go enjoy my weekend. I'm going to go have a beer and probably smoke a tobacco pipe, because I do that. But anyway, yeah, none of that green leaf stuff, so don't crack the jokes or anything. But anyway, I'm out of here, guys. I've taken up enough of your time. Stay safe, and I'll see you on the next podcast. See, I almost took Retro Ralph's catchphrase. I stopped myself. All right, goodbye.